I want to tell you something I wish I'd known earlier. Scammers don't just stop after taking your money. They have a second act. And it's worse. Because once they've stolen your cash, they come for what's left of your hope. This is the story of how I lost everything twice. The first time was to a fake investment platform. The second time was to the people who promised to help me get it back. And that second betrayal still hurts more than the first. I used to think I was careful online. I didn't click suspicious links, I avoided shady offers, and I always thought scams happened to other people, the ones who were careless. But last year, I learned the hard way that scammers don't just rely on your carelessness. They rely on your need. It started during a rough patch in my life. I had just lost my job. Bills were stacking up. My rent was overdue, and I was counting every dollar in my account, trying to figure out how to stretch it. That's when I saw the ad. It was on Instagram, right in the middle of my feed. A slick video showing people making huge profits from cryptocurrency trading. The video wasn't just random charts and numbers. It had actual people showing withdrawals on their phones, holding stacks of cash, and smiling like they'd just won the lottery. I clicked the link. The website looked professional. Graphs updating in real time, testimonials, even a live chat box in the corner. I checked the comment section under the ad and saw dozens of people thanking the page for helping them make money. I hesitated, but the thought of turning $500 into $5,000 in just a week was too tempting. I told myself I'd be smart about it. Invest just a little to test it out. I signed up, transferred $500 in crypto, and watched as my account balance began to grow. Every day, the numbers went higher. By the end of the week, my profits were over $6,000. I felt like I'd beaten the system. But when I tried to withdraw, I got a message saying my account had been flagged for security verification. The support agent explained I needed to pay a $200 release fee before they could transfer my funds. I was annoyed, but they said it was a one-time thing. I scraped together the $200 and paid. 2 days later, they messaged again. This time, I had to pay a $400 anti-money laundering verification fee. That's when my stomach sank. I asked why I wasn't told about this before. The agent dodged the question and said if I didn't pay, my profits would be frozen permanently. That was my breaking point. I refused to pay. Within hours, I was locked out of my account. The website stopped loading. The Instagram page vanished. I'd been scammed. I was angry, but more than that, I was humiliated. I didn't tell anyone. Not friends, not family. I spent the next few days replaying every step in my mind, wondering how I could have fallen for it. I kept thinking, maybe there's a way to get it back. And that's when the second scam began. 3 days after losing my money, I got a message on Telegram from someone claiming to be from Global Fund Recovery Services. The profile looked legitimate. A company logo, a link to a website, even a phone number. The message said, "We've been tracking an investment scam operation and have reason to believe your funds are recoverable." My heart skipped a beat. I clicked the website. It looked professional, clean design, a case status portal, testimonials from people saying they'd gotten their money back. I replied to the message, and within an hour, I got a call from a woman named Laura. She said she was a recovery specialist, and she'd handled dozens of cases like mine. Her voice was calm, reassuring, and full of authority. I told her what happened. She listened carefully, asking for every detail. The platform name, the transaction IDs, screenshots of my chats with the scammers. She said, "You're not alone in this. We've actually flagged this scammer before. The good news is, we've already located the wallet your funds went to." She emailed me a recovery report, a detailed document showing blockchain transaction flows, wallet addresses, even supposed IP addresses. I didn't understand most of it, but it looked so technical and official that I believed her. She said they could recover my funds in 72 hours, but first, I need to pay a $500 legal processing fee to initiate the case. She assured me the fee was refundable and that the company didn't make a profit unless I got my money back. I told her I didn't have that much left. She paused for a moment, then said, "Listen, I'll cover $200 of it myself. You just need to pay $300 so we can get started. But we have to act fast before the funds are moved again." Her voice made it sound urgent. I borrowed $300 from a friend and sent it. 2 days later, she messaged me saying, "Great news. The scammer's wallet has been frozen and your funds are ready for release. We just need to post a $1,200 security bond with the holding bank, and then your money will be transferred to you immediately." That's when my stomach twisted again. I told her I couldn't afford it. She said, "If you don't pay, the bank will release the funds back to the scammer. We're so close. Don't let this be for nothing." She even sent me a screenshot of a holding account with my name and $6,000 marked as pending release. I was desperate. I sold my old laptop, a few pieces of jewelry, and sent the $1,200. Then silence. Her number stopped working. The website disappeared. My login credentials for the case portal no longer worked. I searched online for Global Fund Recovery Services and found warnings from other victims. It was a fake recovery company. I'd been scammed again. The second time hurt far more than the first, because I thought someone was finally on my side. I learned something I'll never forget. Scammers prey on desperation. They watch for people who've already been hurt, then offer them false hope. And in that moment, hope can make you blind. If you ever lose money to a scam, never trust anyone who contacts you first, promises guaranteed recovery, or demands upfront fees. Real recovery services don't work like that. I lost my money, my trust, and a little bit of myself. But I'm telling my story now because maybe it can keep you from becoming their next victim. If you found this story helpful or eye-opening, please share it with someone who might be at risk. The more people know about these scams, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. And if you've experienced something similar or want to share your story to help others, send it to us at the email in the description below. You might save someone from falling into the same trap. This is Michael Mitnick, where we expose the lies so you can stay safe. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more video.